Happy Thriving Thursday, everyone. This is Felecia Bowles, your Thriving Life Advocate. Today's topic, since we're in the season of giving, is on how to handle debt during the season of giving. With the Christmas season right here upon us, Black Friday sales being extended, everyone is feeling so generous in their heart and they just want to give. And then come January, when all of those feelings have now subsided and you realize, oh my gosh, what have I done? How much debt am I now in? I'm here to just give you a little bit of tips, some tips to get through this season. So what you want to do is maybe have a little short-term pain, but you'll be so grateful when you see the long-term results. So now, this is what I suggest. First of all, start a budget. If you haven't done so already, do so. If you haven't updated it in 3 months or more, get it updated. Find out how much money you have. How much money do you have towards bills, new bills, and any bills? And then find out how much play money does that leave for you. And this is after you pay yourself first. You got to pay yourself first. Now, if you find that you don't have enough room for gifts, don't make that sacrifice and bend over backwards to get that gift. They have free cards, that you can get over the internet and just give it to someone. You can make a gift, you can bake a pie, you can do something that is not as expensive. And if you don't even have enough room to do that, just call them and tell them that you love them. Send them a letter with a card or without a card, with a picture, without a picture. But if you touch base, if you reach out to someone, that means so much more to them. So, second thing is, if you want to say, well, I can use my credit card. Well, yeah, that's true. If you have credit cards, if you're fortunate to have one or unfortunate to have one. But now you got to think about these things to ask. First of all, can you afford to add more to that card? How much back is that going to set you? And then, how much interest is that card or your card's charging? Because that piles up fast. If you cannot pay it off by the end of the month, don't do it. If you cannot pay it off by the end of the month that they're due, don't do it, because that's just adding on more debt on top of your debt. So don't even do that. Don't go into your emergency funds. No. All this time you should have been budgeting. You had always starting January to get ready for December. So if you haven't done that, January is right around the corner. Start with that approach. Especially all the sales and the deals going on after Christmas. Make your money work for you, even if it's just that one time. I can show you how to make it work more than just once, but at least think about using your money smarter, not just paying off some toy, and that child is more interested in the box than the toy. We've seen it time and time again. Then, if you do have room on that credit card, as I said before, as I just mentioned, make sure that you can pay it off before it is due. That way you're not charged that interest. And if you say, well, Felecia, I got this card, it's 0% interest for a whole year. And then what happens after that year? If you cannot pay it off before then, because it's a good thing, if you have the discipline and you have the control, go ahead, use that card, but just make sure it is paid off before that interest hits 20%, 29%, 32%. You do not want to see that. What if you're planning on making a big purchase in 2024? You're looking to buy a home, you're looking to buy a car. Well, first of all, you shouldn't just say, I think I'm going to buy a car, and then just go out there to do it. Start 6 months in advance. First thing you look at is your credit. If you are going to be spending money and buying and taking care of everybody for their Christmas, sacrificing so that you can get that short-term pleasure, making people happy. What is that going to do for you when you're ready to buy that car and you look and they say, Mrs. Bowles, you have a lot of just different debt here. Your debt-to-income ratio is pretty high. They're going to be looking at your credit profile. Your credit profile is your credit rating and your credit history. So they're going to be looking at all the stuff you did, all these things that you bought that you didn't have to. When someone just wanted to hear you say, I love you, or I like you, or I appreciate you. And instead you're coming out $30 here, $20 there, $50 here. Even if you get a gift card, they start at what, $25 plus fees? For friends, that's over $100 right there. What you do this season can truly impact your future. Building and maintaining a good credit rating has a positive impact on your financial future. If you can stay in control of your spending, even if you're in debt now or whatever, but you start taking control today, right now, by making a budget or whatever. If you need a form to help you just itemize what you have for your budget, I would be glad to send that to you. Just give me a call, 240-274-0193, or you can send me an email, and I will gladly send you the information. My email is bowlesf@jobmailfinancial.com. So this season, don't forget the reason for the season. Always keep that in mind first. You don't have to buy a gift. Gifts are nice. Some gifts I expect, especially if it's my children or my husband. But sometimes when we're going through something and we're saying, we don't really have the funds, what we would do is we would wait till after Christmas, because I love a good sale. This is Felecia Bowles, hoping that you take this time to remember your loved ones, to think about the goodness of all that God has done for you. Stay blessed and thrive.